Hello and moin from Hamburg. This is Walter Matthias Kunze from TrendQuest in Hamburg in Germany. TrendQuest does social research, behavior research and consultancy on trends and markets in globally as well as also regionally. And recently we started a daily talk series. It's the Daily Trend Talk. It's recorded digitally via Zoom sessions and then later on to be published on our YouTube channel. And we are following the current events, the global events, and all this aggression and the protests. There are peaceful protests, and on the other side you're having aggressive protests, and you even have the cases that there seem to be some agents provocateurs, so it's a kind of provoked protest and looting and all these aggressive protests, but also behavior. So which is the question, is all this political, or is it just that all these movements right now are just a consequence of the years before? I think it's important that we discuss this. We will have our own daily trend talk on that topic, and but a word before. What we see from our research is that it's always been the same in history. There have been conflicts between people, between nations, and of course some of these conflicts they try to solve them by aggression, but then others by talking, by just diplomacy and just by opening up. And what we see is that if you are trying to solve conflicts just by aggression, it's just like in physics. Force creates counterforce. And if you try to solve a conflict by huge aggressive measures, this includes and this inherits, so to say, the seeds for the next conflicts, because as always, having conflicts with aggression, with destruction, creates pain, creates suffering, and even if you try to amend this and try to help the people, the risk is there that some are still suffering inside, and they kind of keep this suffering to build this up again and engage into the next destructive conflicts. Well, we all know no one wants pain, no one wants conflicts, no one wants destruction, and I think it's really important to talk about this. It's important to maybe have a kind of series and to see where we can help, where can we build solutions. And you see, we do trend research, we do future research, we do research on how we can evolve society, how we can help companies to become more sustainable. And all this is good, but I think it's really important that it's now up to us, and our motto is future always starts now with you and me. In this moment, in this very moment, because future isn't somewhere in the future, it's here. So that's what I'd like to suggest. I'd like to invite you to this discussion. Join us, join the Daily Trend Talk, join the discussion, and I'd like to start our own sub-series, our own chapter of the Daily Trend Talks, and how to find solutions, peaceful solutions, solutions that don't harm anyone, but they help build up new ways to connect people together, to not only connect generations, but connect mankind together. That's very important. So this is a task for us, for you and me, for us all. And I'd like to hear from you, from your opinions, your ideas, or maybe your projects you're already running or just starting. Future always starts now, always starts now with you and me, with us, with everyone, and the change we really want for a good world, for a good society and a good future is always peaceful, and with embracing the others and accepting that everybody, every person has their own experience and their own life and their own different approaches. But we also have to say we are one mankind on this planet, And by digitization, now we know that we are connected, but by humanity, by heart, and also by spiritual values, we are already connected on this planet. So let's start this, and hope to hear from you. And so far from now, more to come.